you first hear of Jimi Hendrix? What was the moment?
When I was in Cincinnati, I was friends with a guy named Robin Wood, and their dad had a WEBN radio station in Cincinnati, and so I called him Bo. Bo was his name, and he used to come watch me play music in Cincinnati. And I was friends with Adrian Ballou back there. We were talking heads and everything. And we'd always pal about, but Bo had this record album called Are You Experienced? And he says, you want to listen to something? I said, yeah. And I heard this guy, Jimi Hendrix. I was blown away by what he was doing. And then a guy named Don Litwin said, Jimmy wants to meet you when he gets to Cincinnati because he heard that you were this tinker, this guy that liked to mess around with guitars and everything. And I had been working with Joe Walsh during the James Gang era. And so for me, it was fun to be able to do something, So I got my winder out, which is basically a homemade sewing machine, but I knew what I needed to do with it. And when you wind pickups, it's basically, it's like a guitar player, the way he picks, the way he plays a chord. When you wind, it's the way you feel how the wire should go on. You watch the wire and you feel the wire. And Abigail Ibarra and I have done shows together where we wind talking about winding pickups. And it's quite a neat, unique art to be able to do something and then do it over and over and over again, like Abigail did and I did. I did most of the hand winding for Seymour Duncan company. So for me, it's something I enjoy because I like doing it a certain way. And there's tension, there's pitch, it's like how fast you go back and forth. It's all timing, you think about it. And it's just like instinctive feel that you have when you wind a pickup. Everybody has a different way of doing it. So I have my way, and that's the way I did for Jimmy. So it's kind of a neat thing, and I'm proud to work with Jimmy. I mean, for me, it was really cool, And he enjoyed sitting around and talking about sound effects. He showed me how he plucked the springs in the back, how he hit the back of the headstock, and then hit the tremolo and bring it down, and then hit the side of the string and let it harmonic, and then come down again, and then feedback. So we spent 2 days together. So for me, that was something that you can't really forget about. And Jimmy was just a good guy. He was like a kid. I mean, he wanted to figure out how to do the sounds and how to make a guitar sound like a banjo and all that stuff. And he was so into it. So for me, that was the fun part of being there with him. And he shared his information. And then he said, man, take all the stuff out of my guitar case, So I got the Strat, I got the tremolo arms, I got old strings that he had, and I'm figuring one day I'll get DNA from him, and I'll mix it with Jeff Beck, and Jimi Hendrix, and Eric Clapton.
It gets kind of boring just looking at it, you get mesmerized, but it is fun. The thing about using your fingers too, when you're winding it, you can feel the heat in your finger, and if it gets too hot, it means you're winding too fast, and then the wire's pouring off too fast. So if you go slower, you can feel it. You get to a certain temperature, And the problem is, you look at my finger, it's all callous. You can feel the calluses there, and that's from years and years and years of winding. And back, 94, I built the world's largest pickup for the Guinness Book of Records, and I used like 22 gauge wire, which was really heavy. And as I was winding, my fingers were burning, so I had to use gloves. And then I wore a catcher's front chest guard in case that pickup flew off the winder. If it hit me, at least it would protect me a little bit. But the pickup weighed, how much did it weigh?
The humbucker, the biggest humbucker weighed 157 pounds.
Yeah. So the bobbins were heavy.
And he did it with a bicycle rail.
So do you know by feel now, by look, how much, what the output of that
I've done so many, it just becomes habit.
Yeah, that you know how much you put on it.
Yeah.
And that's going to be the output of the action.
Right. How it's layered too is very important. If you get them too close, you'll increase the capacities and everything. But there's a fine line how to do it. And there's a speed, pitch. I did the pickups for Pete Anderson's Telly when he did all the Dwight Yoakam stuff. So I did that. Which was very cool.
Now at the factory, it's still a manual process, or you guys still have a machine?
Of course, it has different kinds of machines. We have from the new machines for winding all the production pickups. We have these machines for butter winding. We have the hand winding machines. And we have some other different machines for
Okay, I need a cut card.
So Seymour, in terms of the pickups you made for Jimi in 1968, what was different about them?
Nothing from here.
Yeah, that's what I did.
You start another one.
So the fun thing about it is Roger Mayer, who was his guitar tech, we put him in, and it was very neat to see Jimmy's face. He had a neat smile on his face and everything. And then we just chatted and talked. And then there was a guitar company that came in and brought a custom psychedelic painted, it was a Goya guitar, and it was painted on, it had all these push buttons on it and everything, and they wanted to present it to Jimmy, so we had it, we were backstage, and so Jimmy gets his guitar, and we plug it into a little Fender amp, and the thing sort of started feeding back pretty bad and everything. So Jimmy looked at me and he winked. And I said, what's that about? And so he said, come on. So he went on the stage with his 6 Marshalls and he plugged it in with a Arbiter fuzz bass. And he played it, and the Marshall, the thing started feeding back so bad to the guitar. So he took the guitar off his shoulder and he swung it and he smashed it into the amp. And I felt so bad for the guy that presented the guitars to him. But they all clapped and said, oh, Jimmy.
What you're winding now would be a classic or a high output?
No, classic.
Just a classic.
Yeah, just a
classic Strat.
Just a nice sounding vintage pickup, Now, Abigail would have done it or somebody, and Abby and I are, it's really neat talking to her because we had the same kind of feeling, and we're not being technical about it. It's you're doing it just out of your instinctiveness, how you feel when you wind something. It's pretty cool, And I've had guys use JBs, which are like 14K pickups, and they use them in the neck position for playing jazz guitar because they're real fat and thick sounding, and they can play. And people use pickups in all kinds of weird situations. It's cool, But nowadays, hey Alan, even your hand winders are using machines. They're not really hand winding. They say they're hand winding and all this, and they're not. Man, the hardest part when you get my age is seeing the wire anymore. You got to wear glasses and everything. Need these buggers. Do you see where Alan went, MJ? Alan from Vintage Guitar Magazine.
I'll be right back.
Where are you based out of? Where are you based out of? Huntington? Right.
Now, when you were making these pickups for Jimmy, did he tell you what he wanted, or?
I talked to his tech beforehand, what they were problems they were having, you know. And then I did them, and you know, I had been winding pickups, so I knew about it. And
how many did you have to make before you got the one that you wanted?
oh, I did 2 sets, so I made 6 pickups, and we switched them around back and forth. But we got it, and it was great. You know, he was a good man.